When you train a VQA model, you may have a question. Which visual questions are difficult to answer? Our work provides a way to find them. Typically, a VQA model predicts an answer distribution to a question text and image. Some visual questions are easy, and some others are difficult to answer for VQA models. Our work is to find the difficulty of visual questions in order to develop new VQA models. The contributions of work are providing a practical and surprisingly simple way to assess the difficulty of visual questions, and we identify visual question clusters that are difficult for any state-of-the-art VQA models. There are some prior works, but they have tried to analyze distributions of answers by human annotators, such as estimating the number of unique answers given by the cloud workers, predicting reasons why cloud workers disagree to answer the same question, and predicting entropy of ground truth answers to measure the annotation diversity. In contrast, our work evaluates the difficulty of visual questions for VQA models. We don't need any annotations of difficulty of each visual questions. Instead, we use entropy values of answer predictions produced by different VQA models so that we can estimate the difficulty of visual questions in the test set. The proposed methods consist of 3 steps. In the first step, we use 3 VQA models, I, Q, and Q plus I. The I model takes as input image only. The Q model takes questions only. The Q plus I model uses both questions and images, which is a normal VQA model. We use Python 0.1 as the baseline model. Then we have 3 answer distributions. We compute entry values, and finally obtain a 3D entropy vector. In the second step, we cluster such 3D entropy vectors of all visual questions by using a simple k-means. In the third step, we analyze statistics such as accuracy of VQA models for each cluster. Here's the experimental setting. We use the VQA version 2 dataset and train the VQA models with the training set and perform clustering and analysis with the validation set. Here's the protocol. We trained 3 VQA models. For each model, we predict answer distribution and compute entropy values. Then we perform clustering and compute the statistics and sort the clusters. And also we can assign the test set questions to these clusters. We compare performances of the following 6 state-of-the-art VQA models for each cluster. Here's the clustering result, and we have the following observations. First, all methods show poor performances on the most difficult cluster 9, and accuracy is about 10% for all VQA models. Second, the values of cluster entropy are highly correlated with the cluster accuracy. That is, entropy values increases while accuracy decreases from cluster 0 to 9 left to right in the figure. Third, as the cluster difficulty increases, the answers predicted by the different models begins to differ. Next, we show examples of answers to these clusters. These are examples of visual questions in cluster 0. Human annotations tend to agree, and the VQA models also agree with the correct answers. The accuracy of this cluster is about 85%. These are examples of visual questions in cluster 9, the most difficult cluster. Human annotations are diverse. The visual question seems too difficult to answer for VQA models, even when human annotations agree on the single ground truth annotations, like as the right example. All clustering results and the visualization code are available on GitHub, and you can use the visual question difficulty when you develop your VQA model or the clustering component in your model. More in-depth discussions with extensive experiments can be found in the paper and archive. Thank you for watching.